Okay, this is my attempt to teach you how to play Monster of the Week. It's a lot different than D&D in that it's more of a conversation, it's easier to understand, there's less numbers to crunch. I'll read the opening statement of the game. It says, most people don't believe in monsters, but they're real. When someone finds out that monsters are real, it's usually just before they get eaten. Some people are mean enough, smart enough, crazy enough, or hurt enough that they live. And some of those survivors go on a crusade against the monsters. That's you. It could be that you take a stand and defend your hometown from everything evil that comes there. It could be that you go on the road and go hunt them down wherever you find them. It could be that you have magic powers to put you on an even footing, or that's your name, or the name you came up with in prophecies thousands of years ago. One thing is for sure, that you aren't going to back down, and you're not going to go back to your old way of life. So, what you've signed up for. When you play this game, you will create hunters, people who have devoted their lives to killing monsters. One player will be the keeper. That's me. And he will be in charge of designing monsters and mysteries for hunters to deal with, bringing the world to life and portraying the monsters or people the hunters meet. The characters available for this game, so instead of doing a race and a class, you just pick like an archetype. Like, I'll give you the list of all the different characters. The hunter types are the chosen, the crooked, the divine, the expert, the flake, the initiate, the monstrous, the mundane, the professional, the spellslinger, the spooky, and the wronged. The chosen, the first one, it was once an ordinary person who discovered that they had special powers. So the examples they give are Buffy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The crooked is a criminal. This would be the guy who breaks into homes, kind of like a thief archetype. They give Peter Bishop as an example from Fringe, which is one of my favorite shows. You're usually haunted by your past or old partners or enemies. The divine is the third type. That is, you're basically like an angel. You're an agent of a higher power with a mission to fulfill. You've been granted holy powers. The expert is the hunter who knows all about the monsters and all about the magic. The expert knows a lot of hidden secrets and how to find out more, and is very well supplied. So this experts can like build weapons. They always have the right answer. What I think of is Velma from Scooby-Doo. The next one's the flake, is the conspiracy theorist. This would be like Mulder from the X-Files. You have connections to like the internet and all these different theories of what's going on in the world with the monsters. Jordan played the flake when we played, and it was really fun. Next one's the initiate. You're a member of an ancient monster slaying cult. The initiate is good with magic and also is connected to their sect. So this would be someone who is like the Knights Templar or something like that, part of like a secret society. The monstrous is a monster fighting for the good guys. It's really cool. We had Chris played this once. He was a giant lobster man. He was like a salty sailor that whenever he drank seawater, he turned into this giant monster lobster. It was really fun. Next one's the mundane. This one's my personal favorite. The mundane is just a normal, regular person with no powers whatsoever. Think Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. You're just in the wrong place at the wrong time, but you have really, really cool moves, which we can go over, where if you are just running from a monster, if you get caught, or if you just tell someone what's really going on, you get extra like points, and it helps you kind of help the whole team out. It's really fun and usually pretty funny. Next one's the professional. This would be someone who's like Jason Bourne, or like an FBI agent, or a Navy SEAL or something. You're really good in a fight. You're a good team player. Yeah. You work for an agency that specifically hunts monsters. The next one's the Spell Slinger. This is your super magic caster guy. If you want to throw fireballs at someone, you're a Spell Slinger. The Spell Slinger's arcane training gives them the advantage when dealing with eldritch secrets. That one's fun. It's more complicated, but you get a lot more moves and you do magic, cool stuff. 2 more. The Spooky has psychic or magical powers. The powers are strange and sinister and not completely under their control. I played this playbook one time. It was really fun. I played a doll, a ventriloquist doll that was running around. This one's really fun because it's not really clear magic. It's more of jinxes and like hexes. You do something accidentally happens. You're not in control of it, and it's like big random magic, which is really fun. And the last one's the Wronged. This is basically just the Punisher. Someone hurt you, your family died or whatever, and you're all about killing a specific breed of monsters. So for our game, it would be some guy who has a really big hard-on for vampires, hates vampires. And they're also just like the beefiest. They can't be stopped. They're just like super driven and fucked up. So those are the playbooks. And if any of those sound interesting to you, you can let me know, and I can give you the playbook sheet, and you can look at some of the moves. Some of the art's pretty cool too. Next thing I want to go over is the basic moves.